Hey guys, what's up? It's Ray. Welcome to this new video. This video is going to be my new Aviansies guide. It is a guide I have had ready on my PC for quite a long time, but as I said in videos in the past, it actually messed up when I tried to upload it, so I just decided to completely remake it, because also that video was actually recorded with my old microphone, with my old cracky microphone. Also just before some updates, which kind of had a big impact on the Aviansies guide, so I just decided to completely remake it, and I hope you guys appreciate that. Anyway, let's get started. The Aviansy has a combat level of 69 to 148. It can range from anywhere between that, because there are a lot of Aviansies spread out in the God Wars dungeon, which is his habitat, which all range from 69 to 148. They all have the same drop rate, so if you have the chance, try to kill the lowest level possible. Also, the life points range from 700 to 1390. Also, that has to do with the combat level, which makes them quicker to kill if you try to get a lower combat level. They are only aggressive when you're not wearing an Armadillo item. An Armadillo item can range anywhere from a pendant to any of the armor pieces, but you do have to at least have one to not make every Aviansy for you aggressive, so yeah, I do recommend at least one Armadillo item. The attack style is ranged, nothing else. You can actually pray in range if you want to be completely protected from their attacks, but their max hit is not that amazing. It's 165, so if you don't want to use that, it's fine. The weakness is also range, so I do recommend doing this with range. They are flying in the air, so you can only attack them with range or mage, but since they are weak to range, I do recommend doing that. And as I said before, their habitat is the God Wars dungeon. That's actually the only place where I can kill them, so that's where we're heading. Now for the gear and inventory setup, it is quite easy. I included two items which are kind of important, which are the Armadillo helmets and the Zamrak chaps. Now you can switch them around anywhere if you want to. You can take the Armadillo pendants or maybe a Zamrak book, whatever you want to, but at least you need to have those two. The Zamrak will protect you from any of the Zamrak monsters encountered in the God Wars dungeon, and the Armadillo for any of the Armadillo monsters in the God Wars dungeon. The Armadillo one is the most important one, because we're gonna kill them in the Armadillo lair, which of course have the most Armadillo monsters included in there. The Zamrak is not that important, but I still recommend it for the low level setup, since you won't have that much of a defense bonus, and you know, you can get hit quite hard, and your food will be down quite easily. Now you can switch around with this gear anything you want to. If you have better gear, of course take that. If you don't have better gear than this, you know, you might wanna see if you wanna go there, because Aviansies can hit quite hard, even though they don't have like that high of a combat level. They are quite accurate. Of course, you can also pray range if you want to, but then you have the cost of prayer potions, you know, and you want to go here for money. So, bro tip bolts are actually the only type of bolts I actually recommend, unless you're really rich. You can take diamond bolts or anything like that, but bro tip bolts are actually a kind of even kind of bolts. They're not that great, not that expensive, but you know, they're kind of even. And of course, if you have a chaotic crossbow, take that. Now for the high level gear setup, this is actually the max range bonus instead of Pernix, of course, that you can actually achieve. Of course, you don't need this for Aviansies. You can also take a little bit less. Maybe those Glaven boots aren't for you. You can just take snakeskin boots. Or if that Armadillo is way too expensive for you, you can just take Carol's or even Black D'hide. But if you want to go for the max range bonus, go for this armor. Only Pernix is the better option. The rest is just worse than this. Now, as you can see, I have two dungeoneering items included, which are the chaotic crossbow and the eagle eye. The eagle eye is not really needed if you don't want to. You can switch that up by a Zamrak book if you want to, for the protection of the Zamrak monsters. But an eagle eye is great, since it has a nice range defense bonus. Of course, any of the other chaotic shields are also great, but I just have an eagle eye, and it also helps with your range bonus. And of course, the chaotic crossbow, if you don't have the tokens, you can also take a rune crossbow, but of course the chaotic crossbow is better. You can switch any of this around if you want to, but if you want to go for the highest range bonus, as I said, this is the way to go. Now for the inventory for the high level gear setup, it's kind of the same for the low level, but just instead of ranging potions, take maybe extreme ranging potions, or even overloads if you want to spend that, which I don't recommend, by the way. Maybe extreme ranging potions are fine. Maybe take some extra prayer potions to use rigor or eagle eye to speed up your kills. And instead of a bunyip, take a unicorn with some scrolls or anything like that. And maybe you can leave out those Bones to Beaches tabs. For the rest, it's just the same as the low level gear setup. Now once you enter the God Wars dungeon, you'll be exactly at the middle. where the rope is. Now once you enter, if you don't have a Saradomin item, you need to pray mage against the mages, and once you are a little bit more south, you need to pray range against the rangers. Now you need 70 range and a mithril grapple to cross the chasm which is there. So make sure you have that in your inventory, and of course you need 70 range, in fact, to kill these, to be honest. Now where the arrow is and where my nice PNP picture is, we can kill them. That is my favorite spot, but you need a Zamrak item to do that, or you need to have the method by just praying range and killing them, because there will be a Forgotten Ranger which will be able to hit you everywhere you go. Of course you can just get a Zamrak item, but then you lose your shield and then you can pray range nevertheless. So I just recommend praying range there, get some super prayers or some normal prayers, whatever you want to, and just start killing them there. I'll also show you a different spot, but that's my favorite place, and there you get the most per hour. Now for getting to the God Wars dungeon, first of all you need 68 magic to get the Trollheim teleport, and you'll need Edgar's Ruse to actually unlock this spell. Now once you're teleported, you'll be at the top of Trollheim. Then you just have to walk down that mountain, and you need to finish some obstacles, which you'll need some agility levels for. I thought it was only like level 10 for the highest one. Then you pass some trolls. Some trolls will hit you quite hard, and we need a combat level of 137 plus for them to not be aggressive. If you don't have that, you can just pray range, and they'll be totally invulnerable to their attacks. You also have a boulder. You'll need 60 strength or 60 agility to get past that. And once you're there, you'll be at a snowy area, and your stats will be drained by 1 every few seconds, and your prayer and your HP will be drained by 10 every few seconds. So you need to get past there as quickly as possible. Then you'll see some wolves. You need to pray melee for them, otherwise they'll hit you quite hard, especially if you have only range gear. Then when you go down, as I said, you need to pray range for those mages, and then once you go further, you can pray range if you want to. If you don't want to, that's fine as well. But as you can see here, I got hit quite hard. Then you need 70 range to grapple across the pillar. You can also kill some Aviansies before that, but it might be quite crowded. And you also need a Saradomin and a Zamrak item, otherwise you'll get hit by some other monsters as well. And once you're there, you can just walk right to the spots if you want to. If you don't want to, you can stay at the grapple and you can kill them there. Now the main reason for killing them is of course for the adamant bar drop, which is at the moment worth around 12k, since they're dropping 4 at a time and noted as well, so you can stay there pretty much forever. Of course your supplies might run out after a while, but you can just bank real quickly. It's not that hard. Bank real quickly, and yeah, you can start again. At the top right corner you'll see a kill count, which is quite handy. You can see how many you've done already and how many bars you got. Now the average bar drop is around 1 in 4, and you'll drop 4 bars at a time, so around every kill 1 bar. You can go around there. So if you have around 100 Armadillo kills and you have about 80 bars, you know you're a little bit behind, but nothing to do about that. It is all random. You can make around 500k plus per hour here. If you have the max range gear, you can make around 1 mil per hour here. Of course you need to be quite lucky with the bars, and you know, you need to have that max range gear, so you need to have some money as well before you start this method. Now as I said, there are 2 main places to kill them, which is the one I showed at the very beginning, and the one which I showed in my Totally God Wars dungeon picture. This is where I am right now, or you can kill them at the other place, which I'm going to show you right now. You need to lure the Gorik first if you don't have a Zamrak item, but it is lured already. You can kill them right behind where those guys are, or you can just run around the wall and you can kill them there. Aviansies have a combat level from 69 to 148. Try to kill the lowest level possible, since they all have the same drop rate. So yeah, they are faster to kill, so more money per hour for you. Now, I hope you guys liked this guide. If you did, please let me know in the comments below. Give this video a like, maybe a thumbs up or anything like that. Also, today is Thursday. Once I upload this, it will be up. And the next day and the day after, I'll upload 2 more videos. So 3 videos, 3 days in a row. I hope you guys appreciate that. If you do, please give those videos a thumbs up as well if you like them. And I hope to get some more videos out real soon, because I have been lacking quite a bit. It's not my fault exactly, but you know, I do feel kind of responsible for you guys, and I hope to keep you enjoyed anywhere I can. Anyway, please comment, rate and subscribe. Let me know what you think, and goodbye.